So thank you. That was really exciting. The way you pull together a community like that is, you have to be pretty flexible, I must say, to be able to walk in and have your show and then pull it all together with these people. I thank you for sharing that with us. There's a statement that was in the introduction that I've read other places. A breathtaking coming together of sound. A description used for your show. What does this phrase mean to you?
Well, we were fortunate to have somebody in the press who liked the show. I think a breathtaking coming together of sound, it kind of sums it up for me in a positive light. The coming together of sound really is what it's about for us. I mean, I do travel with my core ensemble. You know, I have a string section, I have a pianist, but depending on where we travel, sometimes just like tonight, we will work with local talent, depending on time, or I'll bring in some people and we'll work with just a choir, or we'll work with just a string section. I love the idea of being able to put on an epic show. Obviously, they're not going to all fit on a tour bus, it's just not going to happen, and the budget will be way too much. So this is our solution to saying, how can we put on a gigantic show with a reasonable budget, and put it on a pro level. So this has kind of been developing for about 5 years.
A pretty exciting 5 years, I'd say. And before that, you were doing more of a solo act, right? So this is a bit of a change. And how does that change you as an artist, and you know, how you think about yourself and how you do your work?
Well, not really. I mean, I've for those of you who know a little bit about my background, I had a van camper called Gary, and I lived in Gary for about 3 years, and I played a ton of solo shows all across Canada, a little bit in the States, and it's the same music that we're playing here tonight, but the goal was always to surround it with strings and choral arrangements. So it's just the workload that's changed. It's just a matter of getting this music and working with the community and putting it on. And I guess I do want to mention, because now that I have this microphone, this show started off with myself and 3 string players and a piano player, and that show works just as tonight will work. So it's not always going to have the community involvement. I personally love doing the outreach. If we happen to be somewhere where there's not a choir, or there's not a string section, or there's not a local harpist or flamenco guitarist, we will just do the show as is, because everything is set, everything is scored. But since we've started the outreach, we've never had a problem finding anybody. It's always been an involvement.
Well, that's exciting. Thank you so much, Michael. We appreciated you this afternoon, and we hope to see you again, and I wish you all the best. Take care.